So Bournemouth could have done Forest a favour today, but in true small club mentality style, they crapped the bed. Up yours, Bournemouth. Good morning, good evening, or good night. Hope you guys are doing well, and welcome to, I guess, an update on the current situation because it's all changing constantly after every game has been played. If you're enjoying the content, please don't forget to hit that like button. Make sure you're subscribed if you are new. By the way, there's a video out on Nuno being offered a contract to Roma. There's a video out on a striker link to an attacking link to Forest as well. I'll leave them on the end screen. If you haven't caught up with all the content, make sure you check that out as well. It's been a long day of streams, and tomorrow we got a brand new show coming out called The Alliance, where me, PE, and Josh will be talking about Forest, Villa, and Newcastle and the chances of that alliance getting through. And as things stand, that alliance is going to be broken because at least one team will have to drop out. It's going to be an entertaining watch. That's at 6 p.m. So make sure you check it out Wednesday afternoon or evening. Okay, let's talk you through what's happened. So, Bournemouth, as predicted, as I said they would, it's just so bad and so useless and so anything they can do to screw Forest over because that club is small, so small-minded that they can't focus on themselves. They still had an outside chance of Europe, but I think they realized for them to get Europe, they would then need to beat Man City and then rely on us to do them a favor. And they just crapped the bed. They really did. Omar Marmoush, man. A man who couldn't score from 6 yards out or wherever the penalty spot is and scores a worldie from about 100 yards out, but couldn't give Forest European football at the weekend and decides to score a worldie. And then, of course, they get the red card with Kovacic, but then Bournemouth go and crap the bed again and get a red card themselves. This team is useless, and I hope they get ransacked this transfer window, lose all their players, and get relegated next season. I am sick and tired of seeing that crappy freaking Sabutio Stadium, man, that can hold about 5 people in it in the Premier League, and they deserve to go down next season. This is a team, by the way, that their fan base, and I say fan in the singular, were like singing and dancing a few weeks ago saying, oh, we just beat Forest 5-0. We beat Forest 5-0. We're going to get Champions League football. A week later, they're like, oh, we'll probably get Europa. Then they went conference, and now they're getting nothing. Nothing at all. Even Nico Gonzalez is scoring against them. Like, I swear to God, man, this team is a joke. So I'm so happy Bournemouth aren't getting Europe. We are, though, so hold that Bournemouth. But the question is, what kind of European football are we going to get? And now things change slightly because we have lost an out. We have lost an out, and that out is the Man City out. So let me bring you up to speed with the current situation. Man City are now on 68 points. That puts them into 3rd place. That's pushed Aston Villa down to 6th, Forest Day 7th, Newcastle in 4th, and Chelsea in 5th. For us to have been able to catch Man City, they had not to be able to win tonight, or they can't win tonight, and they did. And therefore, we cannot catch Man City anymore. We can match their points, but we're looking at a goal swing of 24-ish? 21, sorry. Yeah, there or thereabouts. Now, unless we absolutely tonk the crap out of Chelsea, Man City's done and out of our reach. So, this brings us down to 3 options. Newcastle, Villa, Chelsea, and obviously us, right? Now, we can control one of those with Chelsea, but we now must see Everton pick up at least a point against Newcastle, or Man United pick up a point against Villa. How has my life come to this? Relying on Bournemouth today and relying on Manchester United on Sunday. Wow. I can't trust Bournemouth for anything. Do you think you can trust United? Do you see United win or lose tomorrow or tonight, depending what time you're watching this? Do you see them coming out and putting up a performance against Villa? Now, Villa's form against United at Old Trafford has been shocking. They were 2-0 up, I think, last season or the season before at half-time, and then crapped the bed there as well and lost 3-2. But I don't think they'll do that. I actually think Villa are one of the most informed teams in the league right now. And can you see Everton coming out against Newcastle at St. James's, which is going to be hostile, and getting a point there? Everton, who basically their cup final was let's beat Southampton, final game at Goodison. They've done that. They've achieved their goal. So they may be a little drunk as well going into that game. I guess what we are down to now is this. Look, whatever way I try and spin this, if I say City screwed Forest or Bournemouth screwed Forest or the ref screwed Forest, let's be real and let's not take offense by this statement, because Forest did screw Forest, man. You don't go and bozo up against Leicester and get a draw against them. You don't make the mistake Murillo did against Everton. That 1 point would have still meant that City were overtakeable, if that's such a word. It's all ifs, buts, and maybes. But it's looking more and more likely that we end up with Europa League football. And that's if we do beat Chelsea. So the scenario is this. We must win against Chelsea if you're still after Champions League football. And Villa and Newcastle have to at best draw, or one of them has to at best draw with either Manchester United or Everton. Forget the Man City result now, that's done and dusted. Villa are now playing because they have to win unless Forest win. Okay, so if Villa draw and Forest win, Villa can get back in. But Villa fans, I want some nice messages in the comments, because you're now fully reliant on us to sort you out. I don't know which way this goes. Let me know in the comments who you think is going to get this top 5. Are we still in with a chance? Don't call me crazy, but my gut feeling still says something's going to happen weird that sorts Forest out. We are so overdue. Maybe a red card early doors for Chelsea. Casado gets sent off. And then we win the game. And then the irony, if United sort us out, would be crazy. Who knows? Who knows? Get your thoughts in down below. Right, we'll be back tomorrow with the Alliance. Like I said, there's a video on Nuno about him potentially leaving, should I say, going to Roma. And, of course, some transfer news with a new attacker being linked to a Forest. So they're on the end screen. Go check them out if you haven't seen them already. If you haven't already, please don't forget to hit that like button. Make sure you're subscribed if you are new. And we will see you on tomorrow's videos. Come on, you Reds.